When you're looking to get a loan, the last place you probably think of is the crypto world. That's right. Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Today we're looking at DeFi. What is DeFi? Decentralized finance. What does that mean? Well, I'm just going to give you a basic idea. These are coins that fund specific projects within the crypto market. Some of them provide loans. Have you looked into them? Probably much cheaper than you can get anywhere else in the market. So let's take a look at 8 different coins within the DeFi world so that you can become familiar with some of these coins as you're getting ready to invest or as you're just gaining some knowledge in reference to where is it best to invest for you. So this is Luna, and Luna, as we did yesterday, we're going to look into what it actually is. What is Terra? Terra is a price stable cryptocurrency aimed at mass adoption. As its scale grows, we see Terra evolving into a new financial infrastructure for the next generation of decentralized apps. So this is Luna right here, and you can see that Luna had its highs back in December of 103. It's now down to about 56. Is this a good buy for the long term? I need to take a look at a little bit more of this chart. Let me just change the chart that I'm looking at, and it seems like it's hovering in that area right now, and it's not following the exact Bitcoin and Ethereum type of coins. We could compare them, but I know that it's not following because in November, most of the coins is when they spiked, and this one seems to be spiking just a month afterwards. So whatever happens with some of the other coins, you expect this one in general is a 30-day difference if I had to guess on this. So this is a good one to keep watching, Luna. If that trend does become reality, it's good to know. Link. Now, in reference to Luna, is it a buy? I mean, it's 50% off its highs. So in reference to that, yeah, on the chart, which is what we focus on here, is looking at charts. Our technical analysis is based on what we see, not on the research behind the coins, because that involves a little bit more time, and we're going to be adding that in the near future. So Link is also another DeFi, and this DeFi, you can see, had its highs in May of 2021, and then it hovered one, two, pretty much 3 times in the 20-ish, 30-ish area back in the last several months, and now it's at $18. Is this a buy? I would say it is. It probably is. It's probably going to, if I had to guess here, it'll probably end up somewhere around 15, and then it's going to take off. So buying in at $18 is not terrible. It's not terrible. But if you can hold off until it reaches 15, if it does, because I could be wrong, and then all of a sudden it doesn't, but it's a good buy for a long-term. Link, I don't know. Let me just see what it does. This is the basic information in reference to what Link is as a coin in the DeFi world. As we're getting ready to see it right here, we'll let you get informed in reference to Chainlink is a decentralized network that provides information, oracles to smart contracts. Founded in 2017 by Sergey Nazarov and Steve Ellis, Chainlink aims to solve problems of off-chain information sourcing by smart contracts for their execution parameters. If you need to find more of information, you can go into KuCoin or search for this actual coin and see what it does. Sushi. Sushi is, let's see, what is it? Sushi Swap is an example of an automated market maker, AMM, an increasingly popular tool among cryptocurrency users. AMMs are decentralized exchanges which use smart contracts to create markets for any given pair of tokens, and that's a pretty good deal. Now, between Link and Sushi, so let's go back to Link. Link here has, it seems to be a definite roller coaster ride in the last few months, and it looks very similar to, let's see if it does. I believe it does look very similar to Sushi. Yep, it's very similar to Sushi Swap, and I would say that both of these are on similar paths. This one had its highs back in March of 2021, as well as in May of 15th of 2021, around the $20 area, $22-ish area. It's at $4 right now. If the analysis behind the news is accurate and there's a good reason a good purpose behind this coin, I would say it's a good term buy. It's way down from its highs. I would say it's a good time to purchase into this one now. Sushi swap. It seems to be a good buy for the price because when the market starts to pick up, this is the time to purchase so that by the time the market picks up, you'll be able to take some gains. Here we have Uni, and I believe Uni is Uniswap. Let's just take a look here. And Uniswap, which I believe I own some, but I haven't looked at it lately, is now particularly well positioned for community-led growth, development, and sustainability. The tongue twisters. The introduction of Uni ERC20 serves this purpose, enabling shared community ownership and a vibrant, diverse, and dedicated governance. Now, is Uniswap one of those coins that we are looking to invest in? It had its high somewhere in the 40-ish area back in April of last year. It hasn't hit that high in that long. Will it go up that route? It probably will. It took about 3 to 4 months to get to that high from where it was back in last year, December 2020, two Decembers ago. So it's at $11.90 right now. My recommendation is that this one is also a buy for me. If you're looking to invest in some type of coin in the DeFi finance world, this is also another one to consider. Now let's take a look at Sun. Sun here. As we get the information out, what is Sun? Sun is a social experiment which focuses on the DeFi potential of Tron. So Tron is a coin that has been talked about heavily. Last year or two, it's been talked about heavily. I even have some of the members in our group telling me, invest in Tron, invest in Tron. Is Tron an investment for the long term? Well, we'll take a moment at the end of this to look at Tron and to look at Elon, as well as, what was the other coin? I don't remember, but we'll look at those two while I remember what the other one was. So Sun, you can see the chart here that it did have a glitch. Someone attempted to buy a lot of these and it went up to 5 cents. Right now it's at 1 cent, 0.01 cents, just a little higher than that, 0.0177. Is this a buy for me? I don't know. This is one of those micro coins. It could be a good buy. It is at a very low price point, and if you're looking to hold and then sell at that 5 cent area, perfect. That's a good, because you'll be able to double your money within several months, maybe a year at most. That's my guess. Sfund. What is Sfund? Sfund is another DeFi coin that focuses on CeoTrades. Is a decentralized innovation hub with a community-driven seed stage fund incubator and launchpad to empower the next big things on the blockchain. What are the next big things? I don't know. You can see that it started out somewhere in the dollar range. It went up to 17 and it's now at 8. Is this a good time to buy? It's half off of its highs when it was in November. So in November of 2021. So my guess is yes, this is a pretty good investment. It would have been better at $5 range, and now that it's at $8 range, it's had some of its gains. It has about 30 to 40% gains already. I would say just watch this out for a few more days. Maybe if it hits the $6 or $7 range, jump into it, but don't put all of it in right here because it might drop a little bit more down, which is normal. It's a normal trend. You can see it happen right in there as well. PBX. What is PBX? PBX Paribus is the first of its kind cross-chain lending borrowing platform on Cardano. Using the first of its kind dynamic interest rate algorithm, Paribus will unlock liquidity across chains through a range of crypto assets such as NFTs, synthetics, virtual land, and liquidity positions. This is one of those coins that has a very solid purpose, and it is under the Cardano network, which ADA Cardano I like for long term. I am holding it. Is this an investment? It seems that it's at about a penny, just almost close to 2 cents. It was at its highs of 4 cents back in October of 2021. That means it's 50% off its highs. Is this a buy for me? I would not touch it yet. I would wait and see what happens in the next few days. If it drops to a penny or closer to a penny, like a 0.014, 0.017, I would buy. Why? Because you aim not to cash out at the top, you aim to cash out in the middle. And if you buy it now, it's at 2 pennies, and 3 cents would be the middle. So wait until it drops a little bit more before purchasing into this one. You know what I mean? CLV. Here we go. CLV. CLV is one of the DeFi. What is Clover Finance? Enables developers to bridge DeFi applications from Ethereum to Polkadot. That is wonderful what it does here. Is this a buy for me? It seems to be at its lows, which is 46 cents right now, and it went up to the $2 range. This is a good buy for me. I would purchase some into this one if I had a chance. Now let's take a look at Tron, and as we get ready to close out here, Tron, which was talked about heavily by some of the members in my group. Let's see if it's not on KuCoin, so we'll have to look at that for another day because I don't have a moment to be able to go into another exchange to be able to look at it. Now here we're looking at Elon, and Elon, let's see, in the last several hours, I want to look at a different chart here so that we compare what's going on. This is on a 4-hour range. Let's see on an hourly range. Let's see on a 15-minute range and see where this one is headed. This one is somewhat on a consolidating path. It's at 5.5 zeros and a 1. From what we spoke about yesterday, which would have been somewhere right in here, I believe, somewhere right in here, maybe even lower, it made not much of a move. It did improve from when we spoke, but it hasn't made much of a move. And you can see it did drop earlier today here to 0.5010. Now it's at 0.50109. This was 0.50101. That's how much of a move it's made. I don't see it making any move yet. It does have a credible story. It does have a purpose that fits the need. This one could be an investment for long term. So these are my coins for today. The majority of these are in the DeFi, decentralized finance group, and I recommend you to research and do your own due diligence in reference to what these companies do, what is their purpose, and how they benefit you as well as whoever else invests in them. If you want to invest in your bank account and make it grow, then you've got to invest in your knowledge account so that your bank account will grow multiplied. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you share, you care. Until tomorrow, take care.